First of all, let me say welcome back to all you returning Jays, and welcome to all the new Jays. This certainly is an exciting time of year for me as I begin my new role as principal of Jesuit, and I know that it's an exciting time of year for you as well, being back on Carrollton and Banks. For those of you who don't know, I have a long history of being involved with distance running. In addition to teaching English, I coached cross country for 18 years. So I think it's only fitting that in my first address to the student body that I give you my thoughts on a quote from a famous distance runner, Steve Prefontaine. The quote is, "To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift." Now, I, like many others, when I heard this quote years ago, assumed it had to do with distance running, working harder, being a better runner. And I think that was probably the intent. But a number of years ago, I saw this quote again for the first time in a while, and I realized, at least for me, I think this quote is about much more than running, about much more than sport. It's about life. We're all blessed that God has given each of us different gifts, gifts that are not to be wasted, gifts that we should use for the greater glory of God. We should always give our best, in the classroom, out of the classroom, on the playing field, in our relationships with family and friends, but most of all, we should give our best to help and to serve others, and in turn, to serve God. One thing I like about education, certainly I like a number of things about education, I wouldn't be here right now, but one thing that I like in particular is how at the beginning of each school year, it's sort of like a new beginning, a fresh start. Take advantage of this new beginning. It's never too late to make changes and improvements in your life. So I encourage you to take some time this weekend to reflect upon the talents and gifts that God has given each of you, to be thankful for those gifts, and to not sacrifice those gifts, but to think of ways that you can give your best in the use of these gifts. I look forward to working with each of you. I know you're going to make this a great school year. Thank you.